Hey guys, what's up? All right, so this week I wanted to address something that a lot of you guys have been asking about, which is product research on Amazon. Like, how do I find a product that I can end up going ahead with and manufacturing and then shipping over to Amazon and having great success with it? And this isn't a extensive guide into how to find that specific product that's going to make you six figures in less than a year like Zam, but it is showing you how to use a tool that will help you to do that, which is the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So a lot of you have probably heard of this, but there's not a whole lot out there showing you and walking you through how to actually use the tool and what strategies to think about when using Jungle Scout's Chrome extension. So I went ahead and made a video for you and showed you how I use it and how I think about finding products on Amazon. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you today. So let's go ahead and hop into it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in and go to junglescout.com. Once you get to junglescout.com, it looks like this. You can check out more about Jungle Scout in their explainer video here, but we're going to go ahead and just hop on over to sign up, which will take you to this page. They have a monthly web application. This helps you to put together kind of an online spreadsheet of competitors and understanding better the exact data around products that are specific to what your research is showing you that you should go after. So you use kind of the Chrome extension to build out your research, and then the web app will help you to analyze that research. And they have some other features like this niche hunter too. So that's the web application. It's completely separate. I would say definitely look into that. But right now I want to show you the Chrome extension. There's two options. There's the Lite and the Pro. Pro's double the price, but it offers a few added benefits that I think are worth it. Particularly this FBA fees down here. And then the profit calculator. The FBA fees shows you what the potential fee for that particular product might be. And this is really beneficial because instead of having to go take the ASIN and then plug it into the Amazon fee calculator for every product you're interested in, it just shows you automatically for all of them. And then the profit calculator takes the per unit retail price, subtracts the FBA fee, and gives you a per unit profit calculation. I mean, this is by no means 100% accurate, but it's a good indicator as to what the profit to just list on Amazon might be and to sell on Amazon. There's other things to calculate in like shipping and advertising, etc., but it's a good kind of base point to look at. Yeah, and we'll get into all this, but I think this is definitely the pro level is definitely a better option, but it's up to you. I'll go ahead and show you. I'm using Pro for this example, so I'll show you kind of those added benefits. They look the same. It's just you get more data with the Pro one. So, once you select, just get started, fill out your info, and then download the web application and just add it to your Chrome. So it'll be up here once you've done all that. You just enter in your details, typical downloading software process. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to use it. So I'm going to go to Amazon.com and we're going to look up some listings using Jungle Scout. Once you arrive to Amazon.com, I'm going to head over to departments. Let's see, what is a good department? Let's do home, garden, and tools. And how about arts and crafts? Okay. So we arrive at arts and crafts. I'm just going to niche down to crafting. And then you can already see that we have some listings here that are showing up, just different things. So what I'm going to do at this point is just go ahead and hit the Jungle Scout Pro Chrome extension here, and it's going to start populating. It's scraping all the data from all these listings that are behind here and getting all the information. And that's for this first page that we see here. There's some, you can get the next page as well, and you can just keep getting the next pages, but This is just kind of like data overload. We'll just do these for now. Okay, so at this point, I'll just show you just walk you through these top level categories and explain all of them. So this is the order of listings. So 1 through however many were on the first page that show up on here. And we can organize these in a different way later. These are allowing you the opportunity to add a listing that you think is interesting to the web app. So if you have the web app, you can take it from the Chrome extension and add it to your web app with this button. If you don't have the web app, don't worry about it. This is the product name, and if you hover over the name, you can see the first picture to get an idea what it is. This is the brand that's selling it. This is the per unit price at that moment that you gathered the data for that product. This is the BSR rank, the best seller ranking at the moment that you gathered the data again. This is the estimated sales based on the BSR and the number of reviews. So this would be per month. This is the estimated revenue per month. And this is the number of reviews for the whole listing, the average rating on those reviews, and then who's selling it. Over here, this would be Amazon is selling it in this one. So Amazon's listing that product and selling it for themselves. FBA, this is what we're trying to do. This would be you're putting your product in the FBA warehouses they're fulfilling for you. Merchant, the merchant has their own warehouse and they're fulfilling their products by themselves. This is what I was talking about, the pro feature of the FBA fee. You can see, okay, this product at a selling point of $6.70 has a really high FBA fee of $4.03, and they're netting only $2.67 out of this whole deal. And then you can see how many sellers are selling this exact same product. So there's 30 people that are selling this, and they're competing for the buy box on this product. It's a lot of competition. And then it tells you how much the unit weight is. So it's 0.1 pounds, fairly light. This is great for understanding shipping. So when I look at Jungle Scout, I think of this as as part of a suite of approaches to use to assess potential products that you might get into and sell on Amazon. And so this is kind of informing your initial decision about a product. So maybe you have an idea in a category and you want to look at what's selling in that category. You can research, okay, what is the sales volume on this? And we can sort by sales volume, high to low, low to high. How much revenue are these people making in different products? So like this one is these self-stick easel pads are doing really well. They're selling 167,000 a month. Again, this is an estimate. Okay, so that looks nice. But then you look at it and you say, okay, Amazon's the seller. They might prioritize their own product over mine. The FBA fee is high. Well, the net's still good. But the weight is really high, 7.6. The cost of shipping could be potentially really high, which could cut into the margins a lot. So you just start looking at this data and making assumptions about where you could enter in. When I see that it's sold by Amazon, I see that there's 69 sellers competing for the buy box. And it's from a brand that's very well known in the US, Post-it. I say, I don't want part of this. I'm out. Also, Scotch, I'm out here too. So I just you can use these here and X out and narrow down the choices, and you kind of see what's left after you've narrowed down everything. Another thing I like to do is say, okay, this one has low reviews, but it's selling quite a bit of units. It's making good amount of money. The weight is low. There's only 2 sellers. Okay, let's look at this. How does the listing look? And then you go into the listing, and I did a video on a good elements of a good listing, and you can see how well the listing is done, how are the pictures, how all this information, how the keywords integrated into the listing, how are they responding to customer questions. There's all sorts of things that you can be looking at, and if you can do all those things better and they've got high sales, which means that it's kind of selling itself, even though it has low reviews, then maybe you can enter in and do it better than they do. So these are the kind of considerations that I make when using Jungle Scout. But again, it's just a part of influencing my decision. It's not going to be the entire decision is based on the information that I find on Jungle Scout. So that's basically how I use Jungle Scout, how Jungle Scout works. Once you have your data, like let's say you've narrowed it down to all these choices, obviously there would be quite a bit that are cut out at this point, but I would export them to a CSV and start building out a spreadsheet of potential product ideas. You can extract the next page, just keep building on it. I guess a few other things here. I would go into options and you can see all sorts of things like category, tier, item length, item width, item height. I think past BB seller, all of this stuff is the pro features. And so these pro features help you to understand more costs like height, weight, width, length. Those are going to help you determine shipping costs and storage costs. And that's going to help you to understand your potential margin. Number of sellers assesses the competition level. FBA fee tier. Yeah, so I just updated it and added in all those extras, and you can see how you get quite a bit more data here. You can see the length, width, height, pound, sellers, tier, FBA fee. So yeah, a lot of data to look at. Sometimes you can get data overwhelm, but just like I was saying, let it be something that helps inform your decision, but isn't the only thing that you use to make your decision.
So like I said at the beginning, it's not an extensive guide on how to use or how to find products that will do really well on Amazon, but it is a helpful tip for how to use Jungle Scout Chrome extension. And this is just a part of a suite of products or strategies that you should use when trying to find products to use on Amazon, to sell on Amazon. So take this and use it as a part of your overall strategy, but don't solely depend on the information that you get from the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to make your decisions about which products you choose to go on Amazon. If you have any questions about what I shared here and about the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, let me know and I'd be more than happy to answer them for you in the comments. Do that down there. All right, talk later.